Well, big breaking news coming in from the state of Meghalaya, ladies and gentlemen. There is a major crisis in the state. Stones were pelted at Chief Minister Conrad Sangma's office in Tura in Meghalaya. This happened when the Chief Minister was meeting protesters who were on a hunger strike demanding the winter capital in Tura. Chief Minister Sangma is currently safe. Security personnel have been injured after they clashed with the protesters using tear gas to disperse the mob. Section 144 has been imposed in Tura. Those visuals on the left side of your screen where chaos erupted as Chief Minister Sangma was reaching out to the protesters and then stones were pelted at his office. Let's listen in to what Conrad Sangma had to say. He is currently safe. This is what he had to say.
Definitely, as per law, necessary action will be taken from the police side, and also, as I said, we had asked the organizations to come and meet us, but it is sad that while we took the initiative to come and speak to them and try to find a resolution to this, this is the kind of unexpected situation that has unfolded. But nonetheless, the police has controlled the situation. We had some incidents where, because of the stone pelting, without any instigation from the police, almost close to 5 police personnel were quite seriously injured, and few other minor injuries also were there. And from my side, I have decided that I'll be giving 50,000 rupees as medical allowance to each one of them.
Right, and I'm joined by my colleague Payal Mehta on the broadcast. Payal, what is the latest from Ground Zero? What is the situation on the ground right now?
Well, a curfew is in place as far as Tura is concerned. That's the information that's coming in, given the fact that this was an unprecedented situation. Conrad Sangma was having a peaceful conversation with those agitators. But, from nowhere, these agitators swung in and, of course, started pelting stones as well. And that actually led to the breaking of window panes as far as the Tura mini secretariat is concerned. Conrad Sangma is currently back at his official residence, is what we are given to understand from his office. But yes, he has said that action will be taken against those agitators. He is also convinced, he has been able to convincingly say that the police has a video recording of all the agitators and has been able to identify them. So they have enough evidence on the ground to take action against those people who are involved with such a violence, despite the fact that there was a peaceful, talk that was going on between the government over the demand for Tura as a winter capital, and also the fact that they wanted a response from the government on the backlog of jobs as well.
Right. And Payal, decode the genesis of this entire protest that is taking place in Tura right now.
Well, what had been demand is that, there were many agitators who basically wanted Tura to become the winter capital. They've been agitating on this for quite some time as well. And they would also like to seek an answer from the government in terms of the backlog as far as the jobs are concerned. So on these issues, you've seen that the conversation was going on. And in fact, Conrad Sangma had invited all these people to come and meet him in the first week of August in the capital city of Shillong to take these discussions forward.
Right. I'm also joined by Vivekanand Singh Rathore, SP of the West Garo Hills. Thank you, Mr. Rathore, for joining us on CNN News 18. What is the current situation on the ground? As we learn, Section 144 has been imposed in Tura.
Yeah, we have enforced curfew now in the whole Tura town. And situation is very much under control as of now. However, it remains fluid. There are groups of miscreants at some places in the town trying to create problems. But overall situation is very much under control. But it remains fluid.
Right. Mr. Rathore, what exactly happened as Chief Minister Sangma was meeting the different parties to try to quell these protests? What exactly happened?
In fact, Honorable CM was trying to sort out the issue with the protesting NGOs. However, some miscreants in the garb of and all, they assembled outside the mini secretariat and they started shouting slogans. And after a while, they started pelting stones, damaging a lot of government vehicles and injuring many police personnel. And however, we showed restraint. We have not used force till now. However, we managed to disperse them. So as of now, there is no mob as such. But the situation remains volatile. The force deployment is there all over the town, and we are keeping strong watch over.
Right, Mr. Rathore, I know it's a tense situation, but have you made any arrests when it comes to these miscreants?
We have not made any formal arrest as of now. However, we have apprehended around 12 of them, and we are right now interrogating them regarding their involvement.
Right. So you're interrogating 12 suspects right now. How many of your security personnel have been injured in these clashes that have happened in Tura?
3 of them have been sent to Tura Civil Hospital for treatment, and more than 10 have got hit by stones and all. However, the injuries are not serious. So as of now, everyone is okay. But more than 10 have been injured.
Right. So that is some fortunate news that no serious injuries have been suffered by these security personnel. Also, do you sense that this is a conspiracy angle to in order to derail the talks that the Chief Minister was having with the different parties?
Yes, of course. It was pre-planned and motivated action on part of certain antisocial elements. And we have intelligence about the involvement of some persons, and right now we are going deep into it. We'll be making some arrests soon.
Right, so you'll be making some formal arrests soon, and that is the pitch that's coming in from the the Meghalaya police, that at the end of the day there was a conspiracy involved in this case. Thank you, Mr. Rathore, for giving us the latest updates from ground zero. This is the situation on the ground. Payal continues to be with us on the broadcast. Payal, so as the police is pointing out, in the wake of these clashes, situation is currently under control. Section 144 has been imposed in the area, but the police is clearly saying this is a pre-planned conspiracy to derail the talks. And at the same time, 12 people have been detained. So the investigation into this conspiracy angle is currently underway.
Well, it's quite a serious issue given the fact that, it was a drawing of the Chief Minister of the state who was there to hold, meetings with these agitators as well. And obviously the way in which these stone pelters attacked and the way in which they performed the entire crime scene is quite disturbing given the fact that there was an attempt to actually resolve the issue peacefully. And Conrad Sangma said that he was going to ask all these agitators, and mind you, the meeting with them went on for close to 3 hours. And closer to the closing of the meeting is when you saw such an episode really pan out as well. So obviously, there seems to be a design to it, and the police will get to the bottom of it. That's what the Chief Minister has been able to assure the people of the state. And he's also said that he has, in fact, ensured, and you could see in the videos and you could see in the photographs, he himself, helping out those injured police personnel and those home guard personnel who were injured, helping them, with the basic medical stuff, facilitation over there as well. So it will be important to see what really comes out. But yes, conspiracy is not being ruled out, as even the top cop of the West Garo Hills was really telling us.
Right. And Payal, at the same time, but do you think that this will now throw a spanner in any kind of solution between the government and the protesters? Because clearly this is a dire security situation even when the Chief Minister tries these outreach exercises.
At least the government will be hoping that doesn't happen, because, Conrad Sangma has again been saying that dialogue is the only way out, and dialogue is the only way to solve our situation as well. This situation has happened. Police has acted swiftly. Curfew has been imposed in the region to avoid any further disturbance in the region. The fact remains that yes, those who are guilty of such a situation have been brought to task. That's the assurance that is coming from the Chief Minister. And as of now, the Chief Minister still maintains that he will further have a dialogue with these people, because they are the actual stakeholders as far as their demands are concerned, and he will engage with them. And he has told the people of the state that he will take action against those perpetrators of these crimes.
Right. Payal, please stay with us. We're shifting focus from Meghalaya to Manipur.